Hey everybody, this is Chelsea Schaefer.
And Caitlin Gustov.
And this is The Score, the official podcast of the sport of team roping. This is the Team Roping Journal's semi-weekly podcast highlighting the team roping industry's top talents and influencers through stories that inspire and connect ropers. We sit down with ropers from the professional ranks as well as industry icons and producers to delve into topics that make the team roping world tick. This is Season 2. It will feature even deeper interviews, storytelling, and issue-based coverage, and we are so excited you're here. Hey everybody, this is Chelsea.
And Caitlin.
And this is The Short Score. This is bubble time. This is where it gets really intense. And so we're going to keep our part pretty short because we have Coleman Proctor on the episode, and he's going to give you the full rundown of what everybody's doing on the bubble, about the rodeo counts, which this is rodeo count time. It's crunch time. This is where the guys who rodeoed a lot in the winter and a lot in the summer are really going to have to panic a little bit because they might be out of rodeos, running out of rodeos. So we'll kind of get to see.
Yeah. But for short, real quick, in the bubble right now, which he doesn't fully talk about, is 16th through 20th in the heading and heeling is Dustin Negaskiza, Tanner Baldwin, Spencer Mitchell, Paul David Tierney, and Nelson Wyatt. And for heelers is Nano Garza, Peyton Bray, Billy Jack Sabins, Levi Lord, and Tanner Braden.
Absolutely. And if things ended now, there's going to be about 4 teams that are split up at the NFR. So that's pretty exciting. It's kind of always sucks when the teams get split up, but there are teams that get on a roll. A long time ago, Clay Tryon and Michael Jones got on a roll and won the average. First time they'd really ever roped together was in Vegas. So a lot of exciting things are going to start to happen in these next 2 weeks, and we will be watching them.
So exciting.
So exciting. But before we turn this over to our interview with Coleman, the big winners from this weekend, Spencer Mitchell, who's on the bubble, and Cody Dozier, they brought it in Albuquerque. They were 3-7 and picked up $4,500. And of course, in the Columbia River Circuit, Jason Stewart and Calgary Smith, they won Pendleton on the grass, and they made a big move there in their Columbia River Circuit as part of that. So you guys can check out all of those results. We're going to put those online. Without further ado, here is Coleman Proctor giving us the full bubble wrap-up. Hey, we are calling because we were hoping you might help us with the bubble update for our podcast. I don't know if you've been watching or not, or know where things are. What are you looking at?
Man, I visited a little bit. Of course, I got a little skin in the game there. My buddy Jake Long, his man Dustin,
Yeah.
But it's damn sure more cinematic to sit back and watch it. It's more fun, you know what I mean?
Yeah, totally a lot more fun than years past. Huh? Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Do you know how many rodeos that Dustin and Jake have left? Do they have a lot left? Have you heard?
It's funny. Jake and I were talking about this the other day, just that how you never, nobody's, you can't really trust what anybody says. You know
exactly.
what I mean?
They like to keep it secret.
From what I gather, I know, and I get maybe it's game plan, but I think they've got 5 or 6 left. Like they get all the good ones. They didn't do Pasadena. They didn't do Pasadena because something about the books were closing for it before they knew if Dustin had the tour finale. So I know they don't have the 2-header at Pasadena because of the tour, that they didn't make the tour finale. You know what I mean? Like they were saving that rodeo for Puyallup.
Gotcha. And then I know Billy Jack is also your other man, and he's 18
I know. So
right
then
now.
that's what T-Wade's coming to the house tomorrow. Matter of fact, to try some horses. He's had some. He's good one. Maybe got hurt. He's got another one. He's got a new He's got a horse back that had been hurt, maybe. Yeah. But I told him a while back because I knew he was getting kind of low on horses whenever I interviewed him for the Western Sports Roundup deal. We were talking about it, and I was like, well, man, I'm not going to the Northwest, and I've got several head horses around the house. If you need something, take them, you know what I mean? Yeah. So he said he had a lot of rodeos left, so that's good. I'm hopeful. Yeah, he wouldn't tell me. That's what I think. I think Billy's got 8. I think he can go everywhere. And I've heard maybe Jake Cooper's got 8 or 10. You know what I mean? Has everything left. So
I think Jake told me he has 9 and Caleb Anderson has 8, or vice versa. So they have plenty.
I think it would take a lot to get Worley knocked out. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Worley's probably in a nervous spot. Does that make sense?
Yep.
I we were talking about that the other day. Like, I think Caleb Anderson, he's got 67 or 8. Like, he's 14th, or he's 15th, right?
Mm-hmm. Caleb Anderson is 13th. Caleb Anderson has 72,001 at 13th.
So I think he is completely safe. Like, I don't think there's a chance they get by him, right?
Yeah, we have always said 72 was what we thought would do it. And yeah, the healing is a little bit more spread out than the heading.
You got guys like, you got Eric Rogers roping with a rookie that, you know what I mean? And Eric somehow had more money won than him. And then you got like T-Wade has more money won because him and Moti roped at, you know what I mean? They won the All-American finals, you know. It's just really interesting the way it's laying down. But I would think, like, Worley's going to be nervous, Cole Davison. But I heard maybe Nano's done. And it comes down to basically what Peyton Bray and Billy Jack. But I heard maybe Peyton doesn't have a lot of them, right?
I am not sure. I haven't heard. Those guys are very tight-lipped at the moment, so I'm not sure what they've got left.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, but...
Like, number 16 in the heading with Dustin, he's got $70,995.
And it's tight all the way up.
Yeah, the whole way up to T-Wade at 13th has $71,435. I mean, it is...
$500 difference.
Yeah, that's going to be tough right there. Those 4 spots.
Man, I think on the head side, you know, the wild card, having Spencer Mitchell. Now, I get he's 7,000 back, and I have no idea how much he's got left. But
got about 5
the
left.
thing that would make me nervous. Okay, so when you're looking at the head and the healing, you look at a guy like Spencer Mitchell. He's 7,000 back. But, man, he's a killer. Like, he is a gamer, and especially when it comes to the end. Like, I don't know if he's made the finals without having to win at the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think so.
He's clutch as they come. Like, the other day going 3-7 at Albuquerque. So, if I'm sitting there 15th, like the year that I made it 15th, when I started the week out, the last week, I had Synergy was like 10,000 behind me and almost got by me, you know? So, I mean, a guy like Spencer, he's got that kind of knockout power. You know what I mean? Like Dustin Esquiza, he's liable to win 10,000 in 3 rodeos. You know what I mean? Like, he's liable to win first everywhere he goes for 5. So guys like that are the ones you really have to, I think, you know, pay attention to. So, if I'm sitting there at 15th, I'm really worried about a guy like Spencer Mitchell, especially after he gained some momentum leaving Albuquerque.
Yep.
Especially now we're getting back indoors. A lot of one-headers, barriers are going to be back 1 under, same as. And on the healing, man, you get a veteran like, we were talking about this the other day. If it's ended right now, you know, you'd have basically, you almost assume like Tyler Way would head again for Cole Davison. I don't think they've run a steer since they left the national finals last year. Like, how ironic would that be?
I know.
But I can tell you from personal experience, like, I've got a lot wagered on Billy Jack Savings getting in. I mean, when we showed up at Stephenville, he's already got the finals made, which I think is an even harder place to be in, you know, when you're kind of roping for your partner. And, like, he's already got the finals made, and we have one step away from him. I mean, like, we've got to be under 4 or 9 or something. I forget exactly how fast. And I get it on him, steer comes to me, and Bill Jack is, I'm telling you, 2 coils from this steer when he lets it go, and just hammers him down. I mean, I've seen firsthand, he's as clutch as they come. So
yeah,
I got a lot wagered on him making it. And I think him and T-Wade will hit a rhythm. You know, I saw that last year with T-Wade when he went to Omaha and Kansas City. Like, he just flipped the switch and really got to spinning steers back. So,
yeah.
And I mean, that team, they win first a lot. And that's, like I said, like, you got to, this time of year, it's going to be the guys who are able to kind of throw caution to the wind and have the ability to win first, not just place, I think. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. It's an interesting bubble this year, it feels like.
It is kind of neat, huh?
Yep.
It's we're going to have a lot of first-timers there. You know,
yeah, a lot of first-timers.
Great all year. It's crazy what a drop it is, too. Like, at 12th, Hunter's got 84,000, and then you drop to Caleb Anderson, who's got 72, which you always assume pretty well safe, you know? And then you drop from there, you know, 69, 68, and then Bill Jack is 62. But that's just a good Texarkana and Amarillo, or a good Pasadena. So, and having the 2 rodeos in California is huge, especially Mona, Utah this year. I think they upped their added money to like 5,000 aside. I mean, there's some more rodeos and a lot of rodeos with a lot of teams, you know what I mean, entered. So, and a lot more money added. It's been great. A lot of these committees have gotten together and gave us equal money in the team roping. You know, sure made it a lot better.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, all right. Well, are you making any calls? Are you gonna say Dustin Egeskes is gonna get in? Are you making any gambles? Or are you just gonna say who you're rooting for and go from there?
Man, I'm pulling for Billy Jack Sabins, and I want all those guys to make it.
I know.
Honestly, you know how it is. I mean, we've all rodeoed all year. I've been fortunate that I had a great, start to them early on. I didn't have to go rodeo the last month or 6 weeks, but I would just kind of fly into this tour finale or fly into San Juan, and that's just a great bunch of guys on the bubble this year. All of them are. Like Eric Rogers let me on his horse at San Juan, and Bill Jack would help me out do anything I need, and Dustin's the same way. So you want all those guys to make it.
Yep.
I'm pulling for all of them, and hope they all have a safe trip. So I know they're fixing to start doing some crazy stuff. Sending trains and planes and automobiles and rigs each direction. I mean, I've been in that situation. It's definitely a lot more fun to watch it than it is be involved in it. You know what I mean? So.
Yep, absolutely. All right, well, you are off the hook. Go take care of those babies.
You bet. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Coleman. All right, everybody. Thanks for listening today. Caitlin, thanks for pulling all these results.
That's what I'm here for.
Thanks for being the one in charge of knowing what's happening in pro rodeo. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for listening, and leave us a review.
Good luck for Bubble Boys.
Yep, good luck, everybody.